Like the Gearing Bulldogs, the Kimball Boys Basketball team will be looking to avoid a repeat of last year at the state tournament. They are getting ready to face Syracuse tomorrow in Lincoln. Kimball was stunned by a first-round upset last year, but they say this year is going to be different. The mood was festive 1 year ago when Kimball took their 22-0 record and a top seed into the state tournament, but that quickly changed as number 8 O'Neill sent the Longhorns packing after just one game. This was the scene early this morning at Kimball High School as the boys got a send-off to state. Head coach Bill Wallace says last year's misfortune can become this year's gain.
Well, I'll tell you, I think that to win big ball games, you play good defense and you rebound well, and we've been doing that at the end of the season. We've really played a smothering type of defense at the end of the season, and I hope it can continue down there. And besides, the experience we picked up from last year is bound to help us down there.
Last year's disappointment still lingers on the minds of the 8 seniors on this year's team. They know that this is their last chance to leave a legacy.
Oh, we just know in the back of our head that we can't let all the people down again. We can't let ourselves down again, for one thing. And that was a huge letdown when we went down there. You know, everybody expected us to just run through state, and we expected to run through state. You know, we show up with hey, we're 22-0. You know, we don't even have to play this thing. You know, and O'Neill showed us exactly why they're at the state tournament. And that's not going to happen this year, hopefully.
I guarantee you, if I get cut the nuts down, you're going to see tears coming out of my eyes. But like I said before, these 8 seniors are everything to me. They're my good friends. Worked hard for the last 6 years, and they're just amazing. They're incredible. It's going to give us a lot of experience down there, and it's going to be a heartbreaker when it's all over, no matter if it's the first round or the state championship.
For some players, the state tournament is their last hurrah, while others are headed to bigger programs.
Well, I'll probably go to a year of prep school somewhere on the East Coast, and to get more experience playing like a small forward. And I'll be playing against Division I players all the time, about 30 games or so. They have prep school leagues and stuff down there. So just to get my experience, you know, for working on the perimeter.
The morning ended with an impromptu parade down Main Street. No matter how Kimball does at state, Wallace says they've laid the foundation for a bright future.
Well, that's exactly correct, and that's what happens when a program begins to win, is that everybody wants to be a part of a winner. I mean, that's human nature. It's like being a Nebraska football fan. It's the same thing, and right now, as far as Kimball basketball, we have kids down the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th grade that idolize these guys and can't wait till someday they can do that.
State tournament starts tomorrow. Kimball in their 22 record against Syracuse at 14-8. That's at 4 o'clock at Pershing Auditorium. It'll be a panhandle party at Pershing tomorrow because in B action, Gearing puts their 18-2 record up against Schuyler. They're the number 7 seed. That's right after the Kimball game, so there should be a lot of fans from western Nebraska at Pershing Auditorium. Elsewhere in B action, Shadron. They have a 5 seed. Tough game against Hastings, number 4, almost identical records. That's early tomorrow morning, 8:30 Mountain Time. And finally in Class D2, it's Lodgepole with a 5 seed. Tom Weber and company take on Litchfield. They have a 4 seed. That is at 4 o'clock Mountain Time at Lincoln Southeast High. Also,